Fourth grade into math lesson 19.5 part 2 on your own. Number 3, modelless mathematics. Eric measures how much 6 plants grow in 2 weeks. Make a line plot to display the data. Include a title and a label and label the units. Okay, so what would be a good title for this? Does it kind of give it to us over here in the table? Yeah, so we could just label it as plant growth. Draw a line there to keep it distinguished. And then what am I going to put as the label for the unit? It's in parentheses. What? In inches, right? Okay, so then I'm going to go down through my my units and figure out what I need to put. So 3/8, put an X, right? So a line through it, so I know I used it. What's next? 1/2. What's next? What's next? 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 Okay, is that all they want from us for that one? Yes. Okay, we don't have to show any work other than our table. Okay, number 4, the data show the different weights of some AA or AA and AAA batteries. Complete the tally table and make a line plot to represent the data. So I have 3/8, so I'm going to put 1 tally. What's next? 5/8. 5/8. Next? 7/8. Next? 5/8. Next? 6/8. Next? 5/8. And then I went ahead and marked them out single line just so I know I used them. Now, what else can I do though? Oh, I forgot to do this on 3. Did I forget to go back and count my X's to make sure I had the right amount? So up here, let's go back a second. I had 6 X's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So did I get all of them? Yes. Yes. Okay, over here, I have a total of 6 tally marks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Did I get all of them? Okay. They were nice enough to go ahead and set up our table for us. They already put a title and the weight or the units it was being measured in, right? Okay. Now what do I do? For the X's on the line plot, right? Okay. So what do? 3/8, I need what? 2 X's. 5/8, I need 3 X's. And then 7/8, I need 1 X. Am I good? Do I have 6 X's? Yep. Okay, number 5. They gave us the line plot. Already have the title, already have the X's on it, but they want us to tell them. So the line plot shows the distances Sarah walks at different times of the day, according to her pedometer. How far does Sarah walk during the day? So what are we going to do? Do they want to know all of what those X's represent? Do they want to know what the furthest minus the least amount of distance is? What do they want to know? They want to know all of them, right? Okay, so how many X's do I have for 1/8? I have 2 X's, right? Okay, so I could either write 1/8 plus 1/8, but if I don't want to do that, I could go ahead and in my mind say 1/8 plus 1/8 is what? 2/8. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and write 2/8 plus, okay, how many X's do I have for 2/8? 1, so I can just write 2/8. Then how many do I have for 5/8? 1, so I can just write 5/8. And then how many do I have for 8/8? 1. Okay, so do I look at the denominator? No, it's just going to stay the same, right? No matter what, it's staying the same. So I can go ahead and put that and then not have to look at it anymore. So 2 plus 2 is 4 plus 5 is 9 plus 9 or 9 plus 8 is 17. Can I leave my answer like that? No. How many times does 8 go into 17? 2 times. So 2 is my whole number. 8 times 2 is 16. 17 minus 16 is 1. And then my denominator stays the same. So my answer is 2 and 1/8 miles. On your own, number 6, use the tally table to make a line plot to represent the data. Okay, so what would be, let's start with our title. What's going to be our title? Scraps the ribbon. Scraps the ribbon. Okay, then I'm going to have my line plot. Okay, what am I going to do? What's my least amount?
1/8 and 1/2.
1/8, okay. But what do I need to do? Can I just go from 1/8? No, okay. So I would start at 0, right? And then, do I need to put 2/8? No, what would come next? Could I do 1/4?
Yeah.
Okay. Then could I do 1/2?
Yeah.
Okay. So I can accept, oh, and I accidentally wrote the wrong number. The only thing is, though, guys, is so I have 1/8. 2/8 would also be 1/4, right? What comes after 2/8? 3/8, right? 3/8. And then what is 4/8? 1/2. Does that work? Okay. And then what is that being measured in? Yards. Okay, so when you make your line plot, you have to make sure you include the different measurements, like your tack marks still have to be comparable, okay? You can't only just put what they have. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because what are we not going to put anything on? The 3/8, right? Okay. But we couldn't just put the 1/2 there, because then would that make our line plot equal? No. Okay. All right. So 1/8, how many x's? 1. 1/4, how many x's? 4. 3/8, 0, and 1/2, 1. Okay. Number 7, a wildlife center records the weights of 6 reptiles. The fractions represent the weights in pounds of the reptiles. Make a line plot to display the data. What is the difference in weight between the heaviest and lightest reptiles weighed? Okay, so just so I have a little bit more room, I'm going to work over here. Let's look back at what they gave us. What would be a good title? If we do weight of 6 reptiles.
Yeah.
Okay. Weight of 6 reptiles. And I forgot to see. Okay. Or do we have to really put the 6 part? We could just put weights of reptiles, right? Okay. What? We're gonna put our number, our line plot here, and then what's it being weighed in? What's it being weighed in? Pounds. Oh, I need to put that a little bit lower so I can put my fractions, right? Okay, now what do you notice all of those are weighed in? What's our denominator? 8, right? Okay, so can I just start at 8 though?
No.
No. So I need to put 0 over here, and then I need to go 1/8, 2/8, 3/8, 4/8, 5/8, 6/8, 7/8, 8/8, and then what? 9/8. Okay, now I need to put x's for each of those. So, oh, we forgot to look. Did we have 6 x's on our last one? Yeah. Okay, so we were good. So 5/8, I'm going to put in x. 9/8, x. 5/8, x. 7/8, x. 7/8, and then 8/8. How many total fractions do I have? All right, so what is the difference in weight between the heaviest and the lightest reptiles? So we just made our chart, but do they want us to add all that? Do they want us to only find a specific thing?
Yes.
A specific thing, right? So they want to know the heaviest, and then what is going to be my keyword? Difference. Because difference tells me I'm going to what? Subtract. Okay? So what is my heaviest? 9/8. What is my lightest? Okay, so I have 1/8 on the line plot, but did we put any X's there? No. So is that the lightest? No. Our lightest reptile is the 5/8. So on my line, I'm going to write 9/8 minus 5/8 equals what?
Equals 4/8.
Equals 4/8. Is that simplified? No, so I still need to simplify it. So what is 4/8 simplified?
2/4.
Well, I could do 2
Also known as
but
1/2.
does 4 go into both of those? Yes, so 4 goes into 4 one time, 4 goes into 8 2 times. So 1/2 what? What's the label? Pound. So half a pound. Alright, so we're gonna mark off 8 just because of time.